In this video, I'm exploring satisfaction, what it is, how it's different from pleasure, how we can feel it more frequently, and why sometimes it seems elusive. Through greater understanding, you might start living a more satisfying life. You might find that it's the key to motivation, discipline, and even happiness. Most people pursue pleasure. A lot pursue success. But what if a less intense emotion was actually more significant? What if satisfaction is the key? Satisfaction feels good, and it offers long-term significant results. It shapes our identity. Late last Monday night, after I had posted my first video in my 30-day video challenge, I was surprised that I did not feel a deep sense of satisfaction. On paper, it was a huge win. It was a talking head video, the format that I find most intimidating, and it was over the 1 to 2 minute standard that I'd set for myself, and I had posted it on my first day. A lot of seemingly great aspects of a challenge that has taken me years to fulfill. But I didn't feel satisfaction. I felt tired. There's no sense of pride, just a kind of, meh, I can go to bed now. Shouldn't I have had a big sense of satisfaction? Shouldn't I have felt great? That moment refined my beliefs about satisfaction. Satisfaction doesn't come simply from checking a box. It comes from meaningful and significant progress towards your goals. We feel satisfied when we take action towards a significant goal, or at least towards an intermediary step, even if no one notices. Sure, there was a sliver of progress, but it was short. It was messy. It was less than beneficial. The message was not clear and the quality was not great. And I was so new to the process that I couldn't tell if I had even learned anything. And that's the thing. Satisfaction doesn't come from simply doing something. It comes from doing something in line with our purpose. That night, I wasn't there yet. I hadn't built the track record. I had made a significant declaration, but I haven't followed through and I haven't backed it up. Not yet. Satisfaction isn't a reward you have to wait for. You can feel it at every step along the way. When you take actions that are aligned with your goals, even when you make small or incremental steps, you begin to feel internal alignment. A quiet sense of earned pride builds. This pride is the basis for satisfaction, because satisfaction isn't just about showing up. It's about showing up with intention. The deepest sense of satisfaction doesn't come from success. It comes from the sense that what you're accomplishing matters. It's the difference between checking a box and applying yourself wholeheartedly. You feel it in your bones when you give something your full attention, care, and presence. Because satisfaction isn't about ease. It's about integrity and taking actions that matter. If pleasure is fleeting, satisfaction is what sticks. And it builds from each time you take action that builds towards your goals. Pleasure spikes and fades. Satisfaction builds and accumulates. It comes from facing resistance and choosing the path that propels you towards your goals. One decision at a time, one action at a time. Those steps build a rich and fulfilling life, a life you can be proud of. You don't need perfect results or even to be recognized. You just need to be able to say, I did that. I figured it out. I did the right thing. Satisfaction isn't tied to winning. Satisfaction is tied to progress, participation, and effort. When you do the work that you said you're going to do, even if imperfectly, your brain rewards you with satisfaction. And through that, confidence and personal trust accumulate. And something amazing happens. You don't just feel good, but you grow and develop into a significant person. Grit is forging effort into identity. It transforms stress into strength. Grit is how we grow through challenge instead of around it. Grit turns actions into satisfaction. It turns intentions into realities and results into reflections. Posting a still life of an apple on a counter might technically fulfill the challenge of posting a video every day, but it doesn't move me any closer towards my ideal self. The challenge requires me to expand and grow, to learn and develop, and it is only through intention and effort that I become closer to my ideal self. This is what's required to develop a sense of satisfaction. That's when satisfaction becomes more than just a feeling. That's when satisfaction becomes a mirror reflecting our actions and who we are becoming. If becoming a chess master is your goal, moving your pieces around a board won't give you any satisfaction. It's only through careful study and application that you will develop towards mastery. This is the key and the process to developing a sense of satisfaction. Likewise, for me specifically, it's not just about posting a video. It requires me to post something of value, something that moves me towards that ideal self. I didn't feel cheated. I just recognized that I hadn't earned satisfaction yet. This is the 11th day of my 30-day video challenge. And truthfully, not every video I have posted has been awesome. But every time I show up and every time I act in alignment with my goals, I build that sense of satisfaction. Before I close, I would love to hear from you. When was the last time you felt satisfied? Not relieved, but a sense of pride of how you showed up. It doesn't have to be huge. Maybe sometime where you fulfilled a promise or acted in a way that aligns with your goals. Drop it in the comment section. I'm sure the community will find inspiration in what you have to say. Do you want to build more satisfaction in your life? Grit could be the leverage point that changes everything. Stay tuned for our upcoming video on grit, where we'll be exploring what it is, how you can develop it, and how it might be the key to motivation and fulfillment. Smash the like button and hit subscribe. May you have the courage to accept your next challenge and the strength to continue on even when you're not satisfied with your efforts, and the grace to accept your progress even when it's less than ideal. Until tomorrow, let us give thanks for our daily bread.